Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me today on a gorgeous morning with my Golf R. Now, Akrapovic exhaust. Now, if you guys watched my installation video of the exhaust probably about 3 or 4 months ago, you'll have a brief idea about how it sounds, but I didn't go in depth about some of the noises it makes and pretty much just how it sounds for this exact reason, because I thought I'd come out here today and do exactly that. Because in the installation video, it was mainly just a documentation video of getting the exhaust fitted. However, there was quite a lot of laughing and giggling afterwards as well. So pretty much today I've come out again to laugh and giggle a lot because I'm still blown away by how this thing sounds, but also kind of give you a bit of an in-depth analysis of how it sounds, do some revs, do some flybys, do a launch control, all that fun stuff, and basically just have a laugh and make a lot of noise. But before we get into that, I thought I'd just kind of explain briefly what we've done to the car. So I have bought a second-hand Akrapovic back box, which also came with a deal with a resonator delete as well. So I took the old resonator delete off the car which I was running, and also obviously the standard back box, and pretty much just replaced that whole unit. Now the new one is a anti-drone resonator delete, and actually from experience on a few motorway journeys, it's made a massive difference. Way better than the previous one I had. Now, back box, it's a titanium system. The back box itself is actually around the same size because it's still an OEM kind of performance pack part. So obviously fits still into the same brackets and everything, but it's a titanium unit, so it's a lot lighter, and it also goes a little bit blue, which is very nice. But yeah, the noises it makes is just unbelievable. It's completely changed the car for me. I'm blown away. Well worth the money which I paid for it, which is saying something. So I think we'll hop inside the car now and basically go make a hell of a lot of noise. So I forgot to mention that we have a visitor, a guest.
Hello.
It's Joel.
It's
it literally
Joel.
is. It's Joel. I see what you did there. That was actually quite clever. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, good to have you back on the channel. I think probably last time we were here
we were
on
in
the channel.
Switzerland. No.
Monaco.
Monaco.
Europe.
Yes.
Now, you experienced the car before I had this fitted.
I did, yeah, I did.
So you've known the car for quite a while. We've done a few videos in the past, which have all been very fun. So yeah, this is going to be quite interesting, I think.
I think so.
The differences, but basically, without further ado, we'll crack a window slightly and hit the road. Yeah, it's not quiet, is it?
No, that is that's noisy.
It's made a massive difference, obviously. Oh Christ!
It's a big backfire there.
Now, obviously, this thing is valved. Now, I think what I'm going to do in a minute, because we're going to go onto the dual carriageway, is I'll demonstrate that along with the anti-drone res delete. But first, we're going to get past this chap who I think is lost. It's honestly mental. It's completely changed this car. Anyway, whack it into normal mode. Now basically, when fitting the Akrapovic, you pretty much just swap the valves over. So obviously it's still a valve system, so when you put it into normal mode, it just completely shuts it off. There we go. Just
you wouldn't know right now, would you? There's no exhaust. That's the main difference with my car, which is just drony all the time.
Very true, very true. Just joining the dual carriageway now. I mean, it's, compared to your car at least, it's like a hybrid.
Literally, it's like it's electric.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's bearable.
I can't hear
that's still valves closed. If I open the valves, you can notice it instantly. But to be honest, I don't do many motorway journeys, so it's not really an issue for me. I just wanted a really, really loud car, which I definitely have.
You've got that, haven't you?
Definitely.
When is it most fun? Is it the upshifts for you, or is it the crackle?
You know what? I don't even know, because the upshifts are so much louder. That's what is completely.
It's different level, isn't it?
Yeah, but you get a lot more bangs. Like on the 7.5, you do get pops and bangs standard. Like you don't have to map it in.
It just does it.
You just keep on.
The Akrapovic system's just accentuated,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
and then you get those DSG farts. Which is just, it's mental. It really is. And when you get over about 3k RPM, it really opens up.
Yeah.
And actually gets quite high pitched. But anyway, now we're off the dual carriageway again. I think it's time to hit some back roads and some underpasses, which, conveniently enough, we have just around this corner. It just does make you laugh. Anyway, let's go. Now here we go. I kind of invited you along today is because you obviously experienced the car when it was stock.
Yeah.
Can you notice a difference?
100%. I mean, so the general tone of it, the sound of it, the way it sounds is. Sorry. It's quite. Oh dear.
What are you doing? Welcome to the Golf Owners Club.
What on God's good planet?
Anyway, you were saying.
Yes. Yeah, the general sort of tone of it is much unchanged.
Yeah.
It's just the noise.
Yeah.
So the upshifts are always the loudest part, but now the upshifts are another 20 decibels.
True, yeah.
And I mean, I just saw you do a launch control, which is probably in this video.
Yeah.
And that just sounded dirty.
It is.
When you
know what? We'll overlay that now because headphone users beware. I've warned you.
Rest in peace. But yeah, like it is a massive difference. I was actually shocked.
Were you?
At the difference when I first saw it recently.
Yeah.
It's the backfires and it's those upshifts that are just so much louder.
It's filthy, isn't it?
It is filthy. It's very Asbo.
It is. It definitely is. I'm actually glad you've said that because, I mean, the price tag for this is nothing to be laughed at. It's
we're talking
heavy.
4 figures, aren't we? It's,
yeah. But I mean, to be honest, for me, it's worth it. And I think I mentioned in the installation video is when I was looking for a Golf R, I didn't really want one with the Akrapovic. And that just came round and bit me in the arse because now look.
Now you've gone and done it.
Exactly, but honestly, it's made a massive difference. I think anyone who's ordering a Golf R new and who's kind of wondering whether they should go for this, I would, seriously. And I know this is...
Me too.
It's not a standard Akrapovic because it's res deleted as well, but it's absolutely nuts. To have this sound come out of a 2-litre turbo is just bonkers. But anyway, I think it's time to make some more noise because I'm going a deliberate route to get all of the underpasses. As soon as you get the like high sides of the road, it's mental.
Here we go.
Kind of fluffed it. I was in the wrong gear. I got stage fright. I'm sorry, we'll whiz back round and do that again because
you love it, don't you? You absolutely love it.
I really do. It's bad. It's really bad. I'm using far too much fuel, but I'm a lot happier.
Smiles per gallon, eh?
Oh, that is exactly what it's all about. Right, second time lucky.
Don't fluff it.
I won't fluff it. Don't worry.
Oh my God. That was ridiculous. That was stupid.
That was stupid.
That was an explosion.
That was silly.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, why not?
I think it's when you shift it literally right at the top. It just...
Yeah. I'm finding myself literally just downshifting for no reason. It genuinely hurts.
Yeah. You should have opened the rear windows as well.
Just open the boot and go all out.
Just the rear windows. Yeah. That's it. Drift wing.
Yes.
I think the key thing is as well that you can obviously it can be toned down. You can put it into normal mode, and
exactly.
You know, it is really loud when you want it to be. But
Yeah. I mean, actually, now I've just put it back into normal mode, and it's like a stock car.
It's a diesel Golf.
It's not a diesel Golf. It's absolutely not.
And it might as well be.
Well, it genuinely might as well be. So for motorway cruising and stuff, it is fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, I did the road trip. You know, I almost wish I had this for the road trip for two reasons, really: the anti-drone res delete and the exhaust. Because it just sounds. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it. This is what I find myself doing. I just find myself just putting it back into race.
Permanent race. We've got a wall.
We have got a wall.
Do the rears.
There's snaps.
That is noise.
Did that just fall off? That's what it sounded like.
That was a hit in the ground.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I should probably calm this down now and probably round up the video actually before I use too much fuel. But there we go. A good old hoon in the Golf R. I mean, every time I drive this, I don't drive it daily, and it just puts a smile on my face. It really, really does. And like I keep on going back to, I know, but just the fact that you can turn it off really is the biggest selling point. Like, you can have a loud exhaust, which is fine for 10% of the time, but then the time which you want to kind of just get somewhere without popping and banging everything, it can be annoying. So the fact you can turn it off is brilliant.
That's key.
Exactly. But anyway, I think that's going to round up today's video. If you guys want to know anything more about the exhaust, whether you're on the market for one and you kind of want to know a few more questions, let me know down in the comments and I will get back to you. But anyway, thank you very much for coming along today. We filmed another video on Joel's channel. We did a bit of an exhaust comparison, which was quite fun.
Yeah, it's interesting actually to see how this compares to my 2004 old BMW. So straight pipes.
Yeah, there you go. What's more to like? So if you don't already subscribe to Joel, then there'll be a link down below. But anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come. Just keeps on going.